What's up, everybody? So this is the beginning of week 4. This is our day 4 assignment for the Yen Alpha cohorts. And part of what we are going to be doing is talking to you guys about who are we? Who am I? What do I value? What's worth talking about on my channel? Where do I come from? Why should you watch? And what's worth talking about? I've already mentioned, but to get into that, I think the best place to start is my origin story. So a bit about me. I was born out here in California, and I was raised in North Carolina. And when I was 4 years old, my mother passed away, and then my dad shortly married after that to a wonderful woman. And, with that marriage, I had new brothers and sisters. So to me, growing up, experiencing that blended family, I had learned early on that it's okay to accept others as part of your family, people that aren't blood. And so I've taken that with me even into my later years. Growing up in North Carolina, I grew up on a farm, and I learned the value of hard work. And I took that with me all the way through high school, military, and college, and even today. So I'm no stranger to hard work. And yes, I have my moments where I, like to be lazy, take a break. But the grind never stops. And so what I value is hard work, honesty, and, people keeping their word. And so why would you want to watch my YouTube channel? I think it's because I'm here showing you my grind, what it takes for me to get started on YouTube, what it takes for me to get started with my own Shopify store. It's taking me longer than others. That's fine. So long as I don't quit. I'm no stranger to trying to start something. Like, this is actually going to be, I think, maybe my 10th venture trying to do something for myself, an online business of some kind, and, you just got to pay the toll. You got to do what you can do, learn from your mistakes, and move forward. So long as you don't stop, eventually everything that you've learned from your failures is going to pan out. You have to fail first. That's just how life is. And so I'm basically here to show you that, like majority of you here that are going to be watching, just like you guys, starting from nothing. I mean, right here in California, I'm paying $2,100 in rent, which is ridiculous because, had the VA given me an approval to get my own house, my monthly payments for my house payment would actually only be like $1,200. So it's actually more expensive to rent than to own right now. Anyway, I think that learning from my mistakes and showing you guys my mistakes as I learn is going to create a tremendous value for you, because you could learn from those mistakes when you start doing your own business adventures, Long, awkward pauses give you time to reflect, but it doesn't change the fact that, this channel being so new, I am still very nervous about talking to all of you. And hopefully, as time goes on, that nervousness goes away, and, you guys will follow me through my adventure. I think that I do have a value to provide. And all of the talking and preparation that I've done for this video, it's like literally gone out my head, like brain fart, total transparency. It's hard talking on YouTube. It's not an easy venture. It'd be so much easier just to be anonymous behind the scenes, clicking away at my keyboard. But I'm here in front of you, exposing my weaknesses and fallacies, and hopefully my strengths as well. And I hope it's those strengths that attract you and my honesty that keeps you here. I hope it's the value that I provide to your guys' life. I hope that my experiences help enrich your guys' lives, and we could all do well together, learn from each other, provide constructive criticisms, help each other grow. And so that's all part of what this Alpha Cohort class is. And it's a real challenge. Finding the time to actually make videos is a real challenge. And I have some recent developments that are coming down the line. I can't talk about them just yet, but they're going to make creating these videos even more difficult for me, because I'm going to have even less time to do so. So one of the things that I want to try doing is, I don't care if it's just a quick 2 to 3 minute something. I want to upload something to show you guys, hey, I'm still here. I'm sticking around. I'm not going anywhere. And it's going to be hard work. Like I'm working 2 jobs. This one would be job number 3. And I have to adult just like everybody else. The adulting is real. And I have to make sure that I'm taking care of my responsibilities and also staying safe while doing so. What I mean by staying safe is, sleep deprivation, it's a killer. And so sometimes instead of uploading, I have to prioritize sleep. That way I can stick around longer and not get into an accident while driving to work. So, hopefully you guys understand that is one of the reasons why I was looking at, upgrading my dashboard cam holder, microphones and stuff like that. It's because although it's not optimal right now, the best time for me to actually create videos is when I am driving. And it's unfortunate that right now, because of that, the flow of my videos doesn't come out perfectly well. So, not much of an origin story like I had planned. I had planned talking longer and breaking up the video into 3 sections, or, talking about my origin, talking about my, military experience, and, life after the military. I'll probably do a little bit more into the latter 2, life in the military and life after the military, and what I'm doing right now and what it's been like. But as far as my origin, let me just put it out right there for all of you. I was raised a Christian. I am a Christian. I am a big believer in the Second Amendment, all of our, rights afforded to us. And I'm one of those veterans that takes my oath seriously. I was never relieved of that oath, that duty, that promise to protect and defend. And so that's one of the reasons why I've gotten into security. I'm surrounded by, my Marines at my job. And that's actually one of the reasons why I chose that job, was because I missed being with my Marines. And, it goes back to, coming from a blended family and joining the military, you find that family. And, I've always believed that, the family that you have isn't, uh, there's many different types of family. There's the family that you were born with and the family that you make for yourself. And yes, that includes, husband, wife, kids, that you make for yourself, but it also includes, in my personal opinion, the people that you accept as, your brothers and sisters, people that you accept as, nieces and nephews, people that you accept as your sons and daughters. um, I know that my family is the most important thing to me right now. And everything that I'm doing for them. They might not agree with how I'm doing it or what I am doing, but I'm seeing a bigger picture. I'm playing a bigger game than what most of society would say is what you're supposed to do. Wake up, grind, go to work and sleep, repeat. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, repeat. And that is what I'm doing. But doing something for myself, I don't want to do the daily 9 to 5, or in my case, working graves. I would love to be able to have a normal sleeping pattern that would afford me to be able to wake up with the sun and sleep at night when the moon comes out. But I don't have that luxury because my grind requires more of me, which is why I'm doing this YouTube channel stuff. It's because this is a third job, and I'm not getting paid for it right now. This is sweat equity, and no matter how difficult it's going to become to find the time to actually make videos, I'm going to do what I can to push the content out there, to get better at what I'm trying to do, to get better at editing, to get better at advertising, all this stuff. And I hope you guys stick around for the ride. Peace out.